I keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone rats for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. I keep that shit on me. Yeah. I keep that shit on me. I keep that shit on.
Yo, what's good? What's good in the hood? It's your boy Demond in the building. We talk Hawks TV. We talk Hawks daily, all things Hawks. But today, we talking some Hansen Yang. Salute to my guy Mike, aka Crypto Niggas on the X. If you up there, go follow my guy. Introduced me and the rest of the homies to Hansen Yang about 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago. And I remember he showed me a clip of Hansen Yang in the Chinese basketball league. I was like, man, this dude, okay, he might be undrafted. He might be a late second. Mike has always believed in this guy since he started showing Hansen Yang. Next thing you know, Hansen Yang get picked up by Clutch Sports. I'm like, Mike might be or something, right? Next thing you know, that boy declared for the draft, and he's at the combine, and we getting to see him in action against some NBA level talent, some hopeful players, maybe some late first, second round picks. Definitely a lot of these dudes going to be in the G League, right? But let's take a quick look at Hansen Yang. First measurables. He measured 7 feet barefoot. I don't remember the last time we had a 7-footer that was barefoot. Maybe Alex Lynn. Besides that, I can't remember. It's been a minute, right? 26-inch standing vertical leap, which is pretty good when you're already 7'1", 7 feet, whatever. 30-inch max vertical. When you're already 7 feet, hey, you don't need no 38-inch vertical, nothing like that, dog. Okay? Tall enough to block shots, tall enough to alter shots, right? Let's look at some highlights from today. First game we saw, he gave you 12 points. That was pretty much it. But today, he showed a little some of everything in the bag. You got Yang right there, dribble drive up in the lane, tough finish. Couldn't get it to go, but he's going through contact. Obviously, a smaller player, but he's aggressive. Okay, you see him at the line. Boom, boom, boom. He a 70% career free throw shooter in the Chinese basketball league. He makes that one. Shout out to CBV highlights for these clips. Boom, Yang gets it. Bam. Dribble, screen, got him. Rolls to the basket, drops it down. Nice finger roll layup for the finish. I would like to see that in a dunk, but that'll come with more experience. Look at that nice look. Tough finish, assist for Hansen Yang. Nice look for Hansen Yang because guess what? He can see over all the defenders. So, I mean, it ain't too many people going to get in his vision. Got the ball at the top, three-point line looking, creating space, drops it, dribble handoff, screen, rolls down, gets position for the rebound, gets it, dribble, step back, up, under, couldn't finish, goes back tough, draws the contact and the foul. Obviously, at the NBA level, he's going to have to work on that. He's going to have to work on getting better. He's going to have to work on a little bit more explosiveness right there, right? Because them bigger dudes in the NBA, they're not going to tolerate that, okay? That ain't going to ride. Got to be explosive. Got to go up with authority, okay? But listen, that's why I say as a Hawks fan, I'm with Mike. Mike, sign me up put me in the Yang gang, okay? I'm taking a risk at 22. I'm taking that risk at 22, especially if I know I can't trade back into the first round. I'm going to take that risk. I believe the Atlanta Hawks should take a risk with this guy at 22. Okay. Give him a contract, get him on a roster. Probably going to get a lot of DNPs in Atlanta, which I expect. Moving to College Park, that's where he's going to get a bulk of his playing time as we work on the conditioning, as we work on the mobility. Okay. And other things to polish up his game. He got a package. It just needs to be polished, but he has a package, okay? Because the biggest thing I've seen from him in the last 2 games is mainly the conditioning. That's the main thing. We got to get that conditioning up there first, because we like to play at a little faster pace. You know, you're out there with Trae Young and the boys Dyson and Zach and them. And Jalen, you got to get up and down that floor. Okay. But guess what? At 19 years old, you got time to work on that. You have time to work on that. Now let's take a look right here, man. We got a young Hansen Yang. This is the under 19. This is 2023, right? So this is the under 19, and he's going against Alex Sarr. Okay, going against Alex Sarr. Let's see what we got here. Okay, boom. They going into Yang right there. Sarr ain't got no answer. No answer. None. He ain't gonna block him for real. You know what I'm saying? You go Yang right there, dribble, good screen for the guard. Boom, another screen. Going to get position. Not even playing. He went straight to the block. He ain't even playing with him. Boom, little hook shot. Got it. Now, mind you, this is 2023, a young Hansen Yang. Obviously, what you're hoping and predicting over time, you're going to polish those inside moves. You're going to polish his finishing inside. He can shoot the 3. The form is there. Okay. Let's look at the numbers real quick. So this is what he did in the CBA. In the CBA, he did he gave you 16 points. Okay. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Let's call that 3 block shots. Okay. 70% of his rebound and the defensive boards, 28% from 3. I'm not concerned about that. I seen him shoot it. The form look okay. It's a little tweaks they can do to him. Like if you notice when he shoot the 3 ball, when he was shooting in the combine, instead of jumping into the shot, he jumps to the left. His legs go to the left. It's kind of weird, right? But with Cal Korver out there, Quinn Snyder, they can fix that and make him a better shooter from 3. So now he can be able to stretch the floor. He can already handle the basketball. If you've been watching him in the combine, he calls for the basketball coming from out of bounds. He calls for the ball. Okay. He like, give it here. I'll bring the ball down. Okay. So he can handle the basketball. And that showed me that he has confidence in his skill, and he's not afraid of handling the basketball as some bigs are. Now, obviously, it's a whole different ball game at the NBA level when you got NBA defenders trying to take it from you. But once again, even if he just get the ball and hold it up, a lot of those guys not going to get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you can sign me up for the Yang game, Mike. This is what I would say. Draft Yang at 22. I don't think Yang is there in the second round. Okay. Not an expert, not a draft expert. But as you see, he's going to continuously rise up the draft boards. Draft Yang at 22. Hold up. Draft Yang at 22. Okay, that's my son right there. He graduated from college Saturday. Yay. But you draft Yang at 22. Sit him on the bench. He probably gonna get a lot of DMPs in Atlanta, but he's gonna get a lot of work at College Park. Project, yes. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. Project, yes. I'm looking for him to make a big impact year 2, year 3. Okay, under the tutelage of Quinn Snyder. Listen. Quinn Snyder's best years is with a 7-footer anchoring the defense. Trae Young best years in Atlanta is with a 6'11" guy anchoring your defense. Okay, I believe Quinn Snyder can work with can work with Yang, and I believe year 2, year 3, it's gonna pay dividends. Low risk, high reward. Low risk, high reward. Now, conditioning, like I said, we can work on that. The mobility, listen, he only 19. So you still got time to work on that mobility. This is what you do. You draft him this offseason. You send him to Joe Johnson, ISO Joe, yoga. Okay. Atlanta Hawk media team, y'all follow him. Y'all can make a series. Joe and Yang, yoga. Okay. Work on his stretching, get the mobility down, right? Get some plyometrics in there, Boom, we cooking. Okay, but I will say, will he make an immediate impact on the Atlanta Hawks next season? If I'm betting money, I will say no. Year 2 though, year 3, I say yeah. I'm betting my money saying yes. Okay, this is the pick for the future, but I don't believe he will be there once he goes through these interviews and these workouts, these private workouts with individual teams. I believe he won't be there in the second round. So that's just my take on it. Comment, like, subscribe, gang. Let me know what y'all think. Hansen Yang, 22, future Atlanta Hawk. Talk to me. It's your dog. I'm out of here. Y'all know how we get down. Hawks up. Peace.
I keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. The telephone racks for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on. Bad bitches recognize me. I keep this shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on me. Yeah. I keep that shit on.